What's up, guys? So, I got a video that's a little bit different than what I usually post on my channel. Today, I'm going to be opening the latest set for One Piece card game, A Fist of Divine Speed. The 11th standard set. I already took out the shrink wrap, so it's a little bit less time for the video. Saves more time for sure. But definitely looking forward to what's in here. I've opened a few booster boxes already before, but this is the first one that I'm opening for this set at least. Definitely looking forward to the kind of pulls I get. I got some sleeves and some top loaders ready for whatever stuff I get from this. See how it goes though. First pack. Let me move this up a little bit. So I've been really getting into the game recently, actually. So much so that I even bought a booster box. So I don't know, I really enjoy a lot of the stuff you see in this set. So I'm definitely excited to see what I get. First card, Hanya Ball. Okay. I see this. Vito. Shu. Vinsmoke Judge. Gum Gum King Cobra. Zephyr. Ishili. Morgan. Vinsmoke Niji. Okay. Excalibur. Prince Groose. And Let's Crash This Wedding. Okay. Pretty cool. I really like the set a lot, honestly. Well, I like any set from the One Piece card game. I feel like if you're a big One Piece fan, you really enjoy a lot of what it has to offer. There's, manga shots, there's original art made by different people, you know. It's just really cool in general to collect if you're a One Piece fan, for sure. Let's see. Pretty cool cards. There's a lot of impel down stuff here, it looks like. I don't know why someone would want to build a impel down deck, but there it is, I guess. Oh, Charlotte Barrow Sparrow, that's the holo, and Doll. Yeah. I'm building a couple decks out of what I'm gonna get from this set, so definitely looking forward to what I'll be getting in this booster box. Hopefully something great, but I shouldn't get my hopes up too high. Bins, Hotchun, Charlotte Lola, Vagabond Drill, Death, Glorp Web, Nico Robin, Charlotte Door, Bogard, Tony Chopper, Charlotte Brule, and Altart Arlong. Let's go. It's pretty fire. I know my brother's making a deck with Jimbei, which can include this card, so I'm sure he'll really enjoy that one. Might just leave that one right now, actually. Yeah, first hit. Not too bad, not too shabby. Alright, next pack. One thing I really like about these cards too is, like, I don't know, they're just very thick, very sturdy. I feel like they're just, I don't know, something you could really enjoy without worrying about bending them or bending them too hard, at least. So it's pretty nice. I think it's definitely a card game worth investing in if you're a One Piece fan. So Borsalino, and Gang Beige. Not bad, not bad. So far, pretty decent. Definitely got a lot of good cards I can use. Let's see. Scaled Neptunian, Goatee, Randolph, Fisher Tiger, Ryuboshi, Blue Hole, Pedro, Ein, Ripper, Gum Gum Jet Culverin, Doll, and Lord of the Coast. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, one thing I will say is that I'm not really like a huge Fishman Island fan, so well, it's okay. It's an okay arc, I'll say that. But the fact that it has Fishman Island cards is kind of disappointing in my opinion. These packs are pretty sturdy too, not gonna lie. Scaled Neptunian, Strusen, Papag, Mocha, Merman Combat Ultramarine, Koribo, Zephyr, Kami, Excalibur, Kobe Leader, okay. Kuzan, and Prince Goose. Not bad. At least I got a leader card for if I ever want to play this guy. I have a friend who's playing him, so it's gonna give him, well, probably not that card, but whatever cards I get out of this for him to use in the deck that he's making. Oh, getting spoiled. Gosh. Okay. Goatee, Black Maria, Randolph, Top Knot Neptunian, Bulge Eye Neptunian, Cognac Malamash, Windsmoke Yonji, Decoplets, Luffy, Nami Leader, Gear 2, and Gang Beige. Really like this card though, it's pretty fire. That's like another thing that I liked about this set, like just, I don't know, even just like the regular cards, you know. But look at this card. This card looks so awesome. Why wouldn't anyone like this card? But I don't know. You can tell that they definitely put a lot of effort and a lot of time into the game. Not in terms of balancing, maybe, but at least in terms of, you know, the visual appeal aspect of it. Next pack. Otohime, Mocha, Kurozu Orochi, Kuribo, Gum Gum King Cobra, Bullseye Neptunian, Smoke Yonji, Frankie, Charlotte Chiffon, Bartolomeo. Oh, Zeus. I like Zeus. This is a good card to use in decks for sure. And Katakuri, let's go. This is actually a pretty good card to use too. Glad I was able to get him. I think he's like one of my personal favorite characters too, Katakuri. I think he's just like such a cool looking character in general. So I'm glad I got one of him. I think he's pretty expensive from what I hear. Well, for now, because this just released. This is a day after the release in the West at this time of recording, so. Shu, Sure Tiger, Anya Ball, Ein, Ryuboshi, Vagabond Drill, Zephyr, Bogard, Spotted Neptunian, Kami, Reiju, and oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Let's go, Altar Katakuri. Makes me so happy actually, because I'm building a Katakuri deck, and this is the card I was looking for. Gotta sleeve that up really quick. Make sure I don't damage it. Yeah, definitely a good hit for sure. Next one. Yeah, I know there's some pretty big chase cards and even like SP cards that you can get out of this set. I'm not really like, I'm keeping my standards low because I think I opened a few of these packs already through a couple starter decks I found at Walmart, and nothing crazy unfortunately, so not I'm not being like, how do I say this? Yeah, I'm just keeping my standards low. I guess that's what I'm essentially trying to say. Okay, regular Katakuri, not bad. I'm gonna be a Navy officer and Caribou. Oh, and the Dawn. Yeah, this Dawn's pretty fire too. Sanji with the questionable substance on him. Not bad, I guess. Right. Next pack. I know One Piece also in general, it's definitely not for the faint of heart, as I'm sure everyone knows at this point. It's literally like probably the longest running franchise right now. So I understand if someone doesn't want to get into One Piece, but I will say that, you know, at least give it a shot. You know, if you don't like it after like the first few arcs, then sure, feel free to. Oh, Nami, that's cool. Super rare Nami. Feel free to like drop it, but I know, at least for me, like my opinion was a little bit iffy on the show just because of the length of it. And I'm not really like too big on shonen shows. I've seen a few, but not a whole lot. But One Piece is definitely one I'd recommend after watching it. I'm tend to be one where I don't really judge until well, I guess I do judge a little bit, but I don't judge too much until I really get into the show and make a proper verdict on it. So, and Ball, I've been getting a lot of this stupid guy. Aladdin, Otohime, Shu, Scola, Ichiji. Oh, I guess I'm making a Vinsmoke deck too, so it's nice to see these Vinsmoke cards. I know they're the evil guys or whatever in the show, but it's whatever. They're still cool in my opinion. Lord of the Coast, and oh, 8 cost Garb, just the regular one. That one's pretty fire though. It's a cool card. Next pack. What are some of the big chase cards in here? I know people talk about the gold Gear 5 Luffy. Obviously, there's the very sought after manga rare. There's the SP cards. I know the theme for the SP cards is like a playing card, kind of. So I think that's pretty cool too. Very good. Katakuri Leader. Gum Gum Fire Pistol Red Hawk. And Shirley. Alright, not too bad a pull so far. I'm not mad at all, so next pack I need. Smoker, Randolph, Fishman Island, Top Knot Tunian, Ishali, Cognac, Mama Mash, Jaguar D Soul, Spotted Neptunian, after all these years I'm losing my edge, regular Hollow or regular Leader Jimbei, Charlotte Brûlée, and Carrot. Yeah, I like this carrot art too. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I just like a lot of the cards from this set. They're just really, really nice for sure. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about, honestly. I guess I am pretty caught up with the show right now. I will say that it's definitely getting close considering all the events that's happening. The latest chapter, like 1100-ish, something like that. So definitely excited to see what they got going. Oh, Zeus and Charlotte Oven. That's awesome. I definitely need more Zeus to use for my decks. It's a very strong card in the game, so alright. Maybe I might make a video if I ever get more of the starter decks or anything like that, but we'll see. We'll see. Shigi, Vito, Strussman, Morgan, Merman, Comet, Ultramarine, Fukaboshi, Nico Robin, Zoro, Surume, Mamboshi, Gum Gum, Elephant Gatling, and oh my gosh, that's awesome. Altart Zeus. That's definitely something I do want to use in my deck, so I'm not exactly sure. I think it's 3 hits, or at least 3 of like an Altart that you can get in a box. So I already got my 3, so I'm assuming the rest is probably I'm not keeping my hopes too high for the rest, but we'll see. You know, you never know. I really love this card though. It's pretty fire art in my opinion. Nami with the Zeus. Next pack. These are definitely very sturdy packs. The thing they wrap it with. Alright. Fishman Island. Oh, there we go. Strusen, Randolph, Shu, Cognac, Malamash, Nico Robin, Big Eye Neptunian, Surume, Ancient Weapon Poseidon, Rono Zoro, oh, Charlotte Linlin, and oh, Jimbei. SR Jimbei. It's pretty fire art for sure. I know like people talk about a bunch of theories on One Piece because of like, I don't know, just the amount of details and a lot of loose ends that still haven't been solved so far, and we're already getting close to the end. So hopefully there is something good out of whatever happens in the end for sure. So Aladine, Charlotte Lola, Mocha, Little Saudi, Fukaboshi, Ichiji, Vagabond Drill, Charlotte Praline, Charlotte Daifuku, oh, Blue Purple Luffy, Aramaki, and Reiju. Kinda glad I'm getting some of these rares though for sure. I know this card's pretty good for my deck, so I'm glad I got one. Nearing the end of this box, I'm not really expecting a lot, but you never know. You never know. Could be one more hit, possibly. Bins, Little Saudi. Oh, you see, focuses. Papag, Top Knot Neptunian, Fukaboshi, King Cobra, Anjan Ratubian, Megalo, Bartolomeo, Ripper, Shirahoshi, and oh, Pudding. SR Pudding. It's definitely a card I need for my deck, so I'm glad I got one. Alright, nearing the end, I believe. I don't know how many packs are left. Four packs? After this one, at least. So, let's see how this goes. Hopefully something good. Alright. Top Knot Neptunian, Scaled Neptunian, Goatee, Hachan, Briscola, Ryuboshi, Jaguar D Sol, Bird Neptunian. Yeah, I don't even know. These are freaking no names. You're just not my type. Oh, Shirahoshi leader. I think I just got one of every leader. Honesty Impact. With a pretty cool manga frame. And Arlong. Alright, not bad, not bad. Last few packs. Let's see what I end up getting here. I shouldn't have looked. I should have looked at the back, but whatever. Fisher Tiger, Smoker, Hachan, Koribo, Sol, Merman, you're just not my type. Charlotte Mondor, Jimbei, Shirley, and Caribou, and another of the Dawn. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Last few packs, here we go. Charlotte Lola, Aladine, Tashigi, Long John Neptunian, Morgan, Warp Web, Saldeth, Frankie, Charlotte Praline, Gum Gum Jet Coberin, Neptune, and oh, Kujaku. Good for Kobe deck. So, last two packs. Hope there's something decent, at least. Or something that I can use for a deck, of course. Scaled Neptunian, Black Maria, Shigi, Tohime, Bullseye Neptunian, Ein, Saldeth, Blue Hole, Miss Sarahebi, Usopp, Navy Officer, and Charlotte Oven. Not bad, not bad. Alright, last pack. Hope there's something good, but yeah, not really expecting a whole lot since I pretty much got the hits that I can possibly get. So Goatee, Aladine, Smoke Judge, Orochi, Morgan, Saldeth, Briscola, Niji, Anana, Drake, oh, Brooke, and Let's Crash This Wedding. Not bad, not bad. I got a decent amount of hits, so I'm not too mad about it. Oh, whoops. So just a quick recap. I don't know if I'm going to show all the rares, but at least the super rares and the alt arts. So Kujaku, Pudding, Jimbei, Garp, Nami, Gang Beige, and Katakuri for my super rares. And my alternate arts, Zeus, alternate art Katakuri, and Arlong. Definitely really happy that I got this for sure. Alright, that's all for this video. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment if you want more.